Macmillan Audio presents The Getaway List, written by Emma Lord, read by Norma Butikofer. Chapter 1. If you think about it, getting rejected from all 10 colleges I applied to is quite the feat. I did that whole thing where I picked 3 shoe-in schools, 3 maybes, and 3 reaches, even threw in a cheeky application to NYU, just in case a rich, distant relative died and left me $1 zillion for tuition, and got back a slew of thank you, but emails, and very thin envelopes addressed to one Riley Larson. Sure, our poor mailman hasn't looked me in the eye since April, but you know what? Statistically speaking, it makes me kind of a big deal. My mom is not especially pleased that I turned the rejection letters into a papier-mâché collage and stuck it on my graduation cap, but I've been a mostly model kid as of late. Not to mention, I just conceded my entire summer to helping her at the coffee shop. I'm entitled to a little teenage rebellion. Plus, after 4 long years of sleep deprivation, GPA-related tears, and enduring the humiliation of having a literal earthworm as a school mascot, don't ask, the students of Falls Creek High deserve some comic relief. I'm only doing my part. I slide past my classmates toward my seat with the rest of the L last names, sandwiched between an already tipsy L. Lake, in-state school, and a very grim Chet Lawrence, Harvard, the nerd. The school has apparently placed tiny packs of gummy worms on our seats. A little on the nose, but after I unwrap mine, I raise a bright green worm and say, "To getting the hell out of here." A good number of classmates join me in this nonsense toast, though for me it comes with a slight bitter taste even a lime-flavored gummy worm can't wash down. Most of them are getting out of here. Far as I know, I'm going to be stuck in Falls Creek until I falls croak. Before I can indulge in another pity party, I scan the crowd of parents behind us for my mom, who, in true mom fashion, somehow got here before I did. She'll be somewhere in the front row, and because of that, I've already texted her a list of kids a mile wide who have asked her to record them walking across the stage. She's happy to do it. Nobody loves a mission more than my mom does. Hell, she'll probably just do the whole 500-kid graduating class, just in case. Before I can find my mom, my phone hums to life in my lap with a message from, of all people, Tom. They're live streaming this. Don't fuck up. My face blooms with an immediate warmth, a smile tugging at my lips. Tom is my all-time best but also worst friend. Best because we would literally die for each other, and worst because in the last year he's texted with the frequency of a prehistoric rock. Does the blue of this graduation gown make my existential terror pop? Tom's reply is instant. Not as well as a standard black might have, but well enough. I know there's no way Tom can actually see me, considering the camera is trained on the stage, but it feels like he's in this stuffy gym with us just the same. Hell, he would be if it weren't for his mom, Vanessa, abruptly moving him up to Manhattan the summer after freshman year of high school in a bold attempt to ruin both of our lives. All right, it was for her enormously cool job as a scriptwriter and director. Her debut indie film became a cult classic, Oscar-nominated hit, but the other point still stands. What happened to the entirety of NYC that you're bored enough to be watching this? Thought you'd have a whole gang of Columbia nerds to hang out with by now, I text back. The principal shoots me a pointed look from the stage. I aim my cheekiest grin at him, but don't bother trying to hide my phone. What is he going to do, suspend me again in the last 5 minutes of my high school career? Been there, permanent record at that. So, plot twist, I think I'm taking a gap year? Anyway, NYC's hottest club is virtual graduations in Virginia. Keep up with the times. I blink at my phone screen and let out an audible, huh. Last I checked, Tom was all gung-ho on the whole Ivy League scene. Hence the mug I got him off Etsy with the Columbia logo on one side and the words Nerd Juice on the other. Excuse you, sir? What are you doing with...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?